My name is Muhammad Radwan. I'm a senior LM consultant at Marvel LM. This video part of publishing my old videos on our new community. Today I will introduce one of the new feature of TFS 11, which is Team. The Team feature is a new feature introduced in TFS 11 that add new dimension to the team projects. Before team, we only have two dimensions, which are iteration and area. But after the team feature, now we have three dimensions: iteration, area, and team. So now the team project can have many iterations, many areas, and many teams as well. So what is the benefit of this new dimension? Just think of a large project that has many teams work on it. Each team has different backlog items, different sprints, different stand-up meetings, different favorite for work items, queries, source control branch, and build definition, and so on and so forth. So the team needs different web access, so his members can manage their own activities and be separate from other teams. So by introducing the team feature, we can manage these differences very easy. Wow, it's really awesome. This feature supports small teams working on different product areas to manage their backlog and iteration cycles, separate from other teams. We define and manage team membership through Team Web Access. We manage team member through the administration mode in Team Web Access. We have to consider very important notes. In TFS 11, we're working on a teams, not on team projects. So what about if I didn't segment my project into teams? When we create a team project, it is created with default team inside, which gives us the ability to apply all team capabilities into the team project. In another word, we will working on the team project. That means we're working on the default team inside these team projects. To understand the team feature, let's see an example. Assume that we have three teams, team 1, team 2, and the default team working on the same project and have one product backlog. Although they are working on the same project, but each team has a different members, different backlog items, different days off, and so on and so forth. So let's give an example of what each team may have. And remember, all teams share the same product backlog, but each team manages its own backlog separately from other teams. So team 1 will have three members, Brian, Julia, and Cameron. Their backlog contain user story 1 and user story 2. Days off are Saturday and Fridays. 4 weeks sprint, work on branch 1 on the source control, work on build definition 1. Team 2 has two members, Adam and Julia. Their backlog contain user story 3 and user story 4. Days off is Friday only. 2 weeks sprint, work on branch 2 on the source control, working on build definition 2. The default team has Annie and Julia. Backlog contain user story 5 and 6. Days off is Sunday only. 1 week sprint, work on branch 3 on the source control, work on build definition 3. So let's see the demo. I will connect remote using the admin. I will create new project, team project, TFS EG. I will go to the setting and start adding Julia as a project administrator. I will log in with Julia. Now I connect to FSEG. So I will open the web access. This web access for the team, not for the team project, but because the team project has a default theme, so this web access for the default theme for the team projects. The web access is a web application that's used so the team can manage their work. So here is the team members, here is the team favorites, here is they can manage work and source control and build and so on and so forth. Let's go to the settings. So now we can see this is the team project, TFSEG project profile, and we can see here that there is a default team created when we create the project. So if I didn't create any teams, by default there is a default team, and all settings apply to the teams. To understand the team more, let's add some teams. Team 1, Team 2. Now when I want to give setting or specifying settings, I will choose the team and then put the settings like iteration, area, security, alerts. All the settings apply to the team, as we can see. But if I choose the default team, we'll see here that not all options appear, because to specify setting for the default team I must choose the team project itself. So by specifying the settings for the team projects, that means I'm specifying the settings for the default team. I can also change the default team if I come here, and so now team 2 is the default. If I select team 2, we will see that the settings disappear, and I must choose the team project specifying the settings for the team 2. And now this is normal team. Okay, let's add member to the teams as our example. From here I can add administrator as a shortcut. Let's add Brian. And I can add members, normal members from here. Cameron. So now team 1 has 3 members, 1 administrator added to Julia. Of course the Julia are added automatically because I am logged in with Julia. Okay. Let's go to team 2. Adam. And finally any. So now I have 3 teams with different members. Let's manage every team. Choose team 1 and specifying the iteration for team 1. As we mentioned that team 1 has 4 weeks sprint. It will start today and finish 2 weeks, 4 weeks. Team 2 has 2 weeks sprint. It will work on sprint 2. It will also start today and finish after only 2 weeks. Default team, so I must choose team project. We'll work on iteration 3. We'll start today, finish 1 week. So now, as we can see, that each team has a different sprint start and end dates. Okay, let's close the settings. And start open the web access again. So this is the web access for the team project for the default team. If I want to change, I can go to the web access for the team 1. We can see here that we have 3 members in the team 1. If we go to the team 2, we have 2 members, and if we go to the default team, we have 2 members. So let's add some user story, 6 user stories, so we can assign the product backlog and assign each team different backlog items. Okay. User story 1. It's on release 1. This will be for team 1. Story 2. It's also for release 1. Team 1. This will be for team 2. Default team and so 6. Let's define favorite for each team. Go to work item. This is the queries. I will add this query to the favorite. Team 2. I will add 2 queries just to be I will add 3 queries here. So now if we open the home page, we can see that we have 3 favorite queries. This for the default team. But if we go to team 1, we can see that team 1 have only 1 favorite query. If we go to team 2, we can see that team 2 only has 2 query. And so the backlog, if we go to the backlog of team, we can see that the backlog of team 2 has only 2 user story, which is user story 3 and 4. If we choose team 1, we can see this is different. If we choose the default team, we can see that the default team has all the user story because it's the default team. So each team we will use the web access to manage his favorites, queries. He can also manage the source control and the build, as we mentioned in the example, because each team may working on different branch and different build definition and so on and so forth. So each team will using the web access separately from different teams. And this is what added by introducing the new feature, which is team to the TFS 11. Thank you.